Okay, hope you all are doing great. Okay, this is actually a short answer to the question I asked you guys in regards to step index. Okay, so let me actually get rid of this section break. Okay, yeah, so this is actually the answer to the question, and I asked you guys. Okay, so remember what we always say: key level comes first, and after key level, we look for harmonic pattern that is in alignment with that particular key level. And if there is no harmonic pattern, it means that there is no trading opportunity for us. Okay, so on the 4 hour time frame, we spotted out this order block as a key level. Okay, so this is the other block that we spotted out as the key level. And if you look further away from old price action, you will also see that we have this price action also in the past. Okay, so we can use a horizontal line to mark this out. This is an order block with this fair value gap, and this one is where price is right now, if I'm not mistaken. Okay, so these are the key levels that we have. Okay, good. So we have identified this key level right here. So the next thing now is to look for harmonic pattern that is in alignment with this key level. So now the easiest way to look at for harmonic pattern is to look at the shape of the harmonic pattern. Now, for instance, if I draw something like this and I ask you to identify this. You say this is a rectangle, okay? You've identified the shape. So when it comes to harmonic patterns, you have to spend much time to identifying the shape of each of the harmonic patterns, okay? So for bat pattern, we're looking at something like this, okay? For a bat pattern, 8A6, right? For a shark pattern or cipher, we're looking at something like this, okay? It could be 8A6 or it could be 1.13. And then for cipher, for shark, for butterfly, and for deep crab and crab, there is no structural assessment in the sense that it can actually form like this. Okay, it can form like this, it can form like this, it can form like this. There is no structural assessment for the D leg, but that of the bat pattern and that of the Gatly pattern, we have to have this structural assessment. It has to be in this kind of shape. Okay, but for shark pattern it could be anywhere. For crab it could be extension. Okay, now for deep crab we are looking at something like this. Deep, we're looking at 0.8 aces of retracement, a little push up, and then something like this. Okay, are you seeing the shapes now? Now for crab pattern we're looking for 0.3 0.618. That means it has to come within this level, retracement, and an extension to this light. This is what we call crab pattern. Okay, so you look at the shapes, and that is, it will help you to identify this pattern. So many of you tried, and that is very wonderful. Most of you identifying I see so many Gatly, and that is fine. Now for Gatly pattern, you know that Gatly is 0.886. Okay, so before you start looking at for harmonic pattern, first of all assess the overall direction of the market. What is the recent direction of the market? Are we respecting highs or are we respecting lows? That is the question you ask yourself. And if you look at the market, you find out that we broke this low. This on the 4 hour time frame. You can go to the daily time frame, you see the same thing. Okay, so we broke this low, we respected this high. We broke this low, we respected this high. We broke this low, we respected this high. Price pushed all the way up, fell to take out this high that broke this low. It means that we are bearish. It means that you're respecting the low, we are respecting the highs and breaking the lows. So what it means is that since that is the case, it means that any form of retracement harmonic patterns cannot work on this low, because we are anticipating what? A break of structure. We are anticipating a break of structure just to continue this flow. Okay, so the only harmonic pattern that could work on this low is an extension harmonic patterns like that of the shark of 1.13, the butterfly of 1.272, the crab and deep crab of 1.618. So we have to wait for price to make an interaction with this low. When price makes an interaction with this low, we now know if it's going to sweep this low or if it's going to break structure. So once that happens, then we'll see if there's any form of harmonic pattern that is in alignment with this what? With this point. after price takes out this low. So it is not in our own making to predict what price will do here. Price can decide not to take out this low and continue going up. It is not our business. That is when liquidity and liquidity sweep confirmation comes into play. So the right answer here is a shark of 1.13. That is the right answer here. And how did you identify that? If you look at this level right here, you can see that this is a push to the upside, this is a retracement, this is a push, and then since we cannot have a shark of 0.886, we are looking for what? A shark of 1.13 around this level. So this is the answer to that question. So we are waiting for price to take out this low. That's why I said that yesterday that a lot of buyers, a lot of retail traders without knowledge of liquidity sweep and how we filter, how we use harmonic pattern to filter it, they were looking for a buy here. Most times you'll be taking out. Look at what happened on BTC on that high. People were liquidated because they didn't have knowledge of liquidity sweep and liquidity sweep confirmation. Okay, so even though you want to take a buy here because price have gotten to this level, there is no liquidity sweep confirmation. We're going to talk about liquidity sweep confirmation during our case study that is coming up very soon. It will be a weekly program. It will help us to be able to solidify our understanding of this concept. So I think this video is getting long. I'm going to stop this video right now. So now you can now use your Fibonacci retracement tool to put it at this point, and then extend it to this point, and then get your 1.13. Get your 1.13. This is your 1.13. You can see that it formed inside that box, and this is your level. And you can, if you want to be more precise, if you really have that enough time, you know that for this point we're looking at 0.382, 0.50, 0.618, and you can see how price is dangling around that 0.5, which makes that level valid. Okay, so now for this point, for a complementary measurement of this point, we are looking for 2.618, 2.24. We're looking for 2.24, 2.618. I don't usually measure it. Once I got to my 1.13, I just have to wait for liquidity sweep and confirmation. I don't usually take measurement of those ones. You can see that 2.0 complemented that 1.13. So I don't usually take the measurement. Once I got to my 1.13 and I've seen the structure, I'm off with this. Okay, so use your SABCD tool to enclose that location as always. So you can see how price is pushing down into that level. A lot of people that took a buy now have been taken out of this market without knowledge of all of this. So whenever we start this series, as we start this series from within 1 month, if we do it continuously for like 1 month, you guys will be able to know how to you get used to it, and you solidify your understanding of trading this concept with this information. So I hope this video helps you guys, and watch out for more questions like this that will come up in this form. You try it and get better. So when price hits this level, or when price come close to this level, we'll now start looking for, remember this is in alignment with a key level that is in the past. Don't forget that we have this key level here, a key level of order block. Okay, this is a very good key level that is very solid even on the daily time frame. That could be a daily time frame. That could be, yeah, that's an order block. You can see how that order block is. It's an order block. Okay, so that shadow is an order block. So it's a good key level that price could likely drop, and you can see that there is no confirmation for this liquidity sweep. But there is no, so when price get to this level, we wait for confirmation, which is liquidity sweep and liquidity sweep confirmation, and then we look out for entry. So this is the value setup we have right now on step index. So I hope this video helps you guys, and watch out for more questions like this. Okay, and then bye for now, guys.